IBA's Eli Wogeland was in Har Nof this morning and spoke with the brother of Rabbi Aryeh Kupinski, who explained how his brother's actions inside the synagogue saved many lives.
My brother Aryeh, he was there with his talis and tefillin, and it's not clear whether he was upstairs or downstairs, but he heard the shooting and he heard the calls of the Arabs, one of the terrorists, Allahu Akbar, and he immediately ran to try and battle against the terrorist. And maybe, we're not sure, but maybe he may have been shot, and he still went, and he supposedly threw a chair at him, or maybe a stender, held on to the hand. One of the terrorists that was holding the semi-automatic hold him so he couldn't shoot anybody else, and he was fighting against him so that other people can get out of the shul, and he called and he told everybody, escape, get out of here. And apparently he wasn't aware of the other terrorist that probably stabbed him, and that's what brought him down. But before that happened, he gave the opportunity to many people who were inside the shul to get out of the shul, and his actions saved lives.
This was characteristic of his personality?
Yeah, well, my brother's name is Aryeh, and Aryeh means lion, and he had the qualities of a lion. I remember as a child, I'm closest in age with him, and we used to be in the same room together, sleep, and siblings siblings fight. He was always very, very fierce, and he was always the one that won the battles, and not more than once I was the one crying, and also my parents had a lot to deal with him as a child. He had a lot of temper tantrums, and he had this fire in him. But as he grew older, he channeled it to good qualities, and he took it to a good place, a lot of acts of kindness, but with a lot of neshama in his soul. He put everything, his whole heart and body, into what he did, whether it was prayer or learning, or the mitzvahs that he did, or the chesed that he did. And I think it could be, looking back with his family, we're thinking about it, maybe all the things that he went through from childhood, the qualities that he had, were preparing him for the last seconds of his life, where he took that fierceness that he had in him, and he used it to stop the terrorists at least a little bit, so that other people can be saved.
Sitting here in Shiva for the last week, what has struck you?
I didn't hear you.
What has struck you about the Shiva that you've gone through here the week and the people coming?
Well, I think the first part is that it's not a private mourning. We're not alone. So many people from so many different groups of kinds of people, Jews, non-Jews, religious, non-religious, ultra-religious, people from all over the world, and emails at night. I'm not supposed to distract myself from mourning. Usually I like to read before I go to sleep, but I'm not really supposed to do anything. I answer emails till I fall asleep, and people from all over the world, Memphis, New York, LA, England, and we feel this tremendous love and sympathy. And people, there was a guy that came here on the first day of Shiva from Beit Shemesh, didn't know anybody in the families, none of the people that were killed, none of the families. He just came here and just sat and just cried. Tears pouring down his face. And it's really part of, they all feel that it's not just us that were hit and are hurting, but everybody is. I see you also. You're tearing, and it shows. It gives us a lot of strength. People really, really care, really are proud of it. And listen, something good is coming out of this. The unity of Am Yisrael. It's an amazing thing. It really, really is.